Well guys, I got my first load of lumber today. New York house. I'm basically here full time now. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. And the purpose of this lumber order is, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't going to make a video because I have not had the time to do the things up here that I wanted to do. And check out this picture. It's the way that we bought the property. I don't understand, but I spent upwards of $2,000 in dumpsters to clean out this workshop, which is 32 by 50. And I'm going to, and it may seem a little silly, but I'm going to build a workshop inside of this garage barn workshop, whatever you'd like to call it. So I'm just getting started, and again, I really wasn't going to make a video because quite frankly I'm embarrassed. I haven't lived like this my entire life with such disorder and debris and chaos, but I thought, you know what, it is what it is, and I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So here we go. So currently this is the status of my 32 by 50 building, and mind you, I did nothing in here other than clean out the junk and replaced it with my junk. I have horses, 4 of them, and I got a deal on round bales of hay, but I had to buy a minimum, which was 30, and I just threw them in here, and they're taking up the majority of the space. I didn't have time to put up a hay storage bin. I don't know why I said bin, but facility. So it's all in here for the time being. The bottom of this workshop has been neglected, and there's a lot of rot on the exterior plywood, which I'm going to replace. And I'm not sure if I'm going to just paint everything, if I'm going to put metal on the outside. I'm actually kind of leaning towards vinyl siding. I did that for quite a while with a professional, so I'm pretty capable to do that, and I really think that that may be the answer as soon as I can afford it, that is. But for now, I'm going to show you my layout for my indoor workshop. So for right now, I just have this screw together, laid out. It's going to be about 26 by 14 overall, and again, I know it's atrocious in here, but it's a dirt floor. This is all treated lumber. Before I lay the subfloor down, I'll cover this with plastic. It's 2 by 6s, and they're going to be attached to the 6 by 6 framing timbers for this barn shed garage building. And of course it's going to go this way, that way, over to there, and then straight across here. That will leave me access to this door that is missing, and they had this sheet of plywood screwed over that area. Again, I don't know, man. If you let one thing go, 2 things go, 5 things go, 20 things go, you get overwhelmed. You got to fix things as they come up. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to make this flooring out of 2 by 6s, pressure treated again, cover the top with plastic, and then put the subfloor down. I'm not completely sure what I'm going to wind up making the top floor out of, but I have quite a bit of 1/2-inch Pergo type laminate flooring, and I may do that on part of it. And yeah, you see, I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. I'm not that far in the planning stage as far as the actual final floor covering. But here I'm not going to bother insulating, but I am going to build a wall all across here frame this window back out. Up here, 8-foot walls. Across here, down here. I bought the lumber to do that. I did not buy any sheetrock or any electrical or anything like that. And then up here, the ceiling is actually, the walls I should say, are 14 foot. So I'll come up to the 8 foot, which is about that 2x4 across the top of the window. And I will frame that out and make that storage space. I'll have about 51 inches between the floor of the storage space and those cross supports on the trusses. I'll have a door over here in the corner. The rest is going to be enclosed, and again, I'm not sure. I kind of like natural wood. I may try and find some local rough cut lumber and just kind of frame in the entire inside of this. I may do sheetrock and paint in some areas, but when this is all done, I'll have shelving or cabinets across this side and a workbench over here, a workbench over here. My tools, table saw, router, bandsaw, drill press, forge, anvil, that kind of stuff will come down the middle. And we'll just see how it all fits and works out. I actually want to put a food processing center in here as well, which may wind up in this area, which will definitely then be sheetrock painted, a nice floor and super clean. I'll put a sink in here. And probably a propane stove, maybe a small like dorm refrigerator, the dehydrator, and this is where I'll take care of all of my hunter-gatherer kind of stuff. But here you can see they had holes cut in the side of the building for they're kind of arch shaped. I'm guessing they must have had a chicken coop in here at one time, which just bewilders me. With 18.5 acres, they had more options than cutting into the walls of the shed barn garage. But what I was talking about down here, you can see this is all rotted. They use CDX and particle board, and it just wasn't maintained. So that's all going to eventually be removed, and I'll replace that more than likely with marine grade plywood and then vinyl side this whole thing. I really, really like the vinyl siding, and that's, vinyl is vinyl. So this is step one, phase one. I have to get these round bales out of my way, which is going to be a chore because my tractor is still in PA. I've got an incredible amount of work to do to make this the way that I want it. That camper out there, that was here when they left it behind, the last owners, and the roof is caved in the front. It's full of water, full of mold. But thankfully, and I do mean thankfully, I've got a buddy at work, where I used to work, because last Friday was my last day because I just didn't have enough time to live life. He is interested in this to cut the camper portion off and make it a trailer. He's a scrapper, and he thinks that he can turn it into something that he can haul junk cars with and, steel, whatever. He's supposed to come and get that this coming weekend, and I'm really praying that he does because I want this thing out of here. My truck is still in the shop. My lawnmower is still in PA, and I have no way to get it up here because the truck is in the shop. So things have been really challenging lately, but I'm trying to keep myself busy, keep myself occupied, and hopefully this is all going to turn out as I want. I'm at best a half-ass carpenter, but I know how to read a tape measure. I know how to use a square, and I think I can make this nice. Oh, and in this corner, more than likely is going to be a wood burner, and I'll put the chimney out this back wall. Just a small one. I won't need much in here once it's all closed in. And that way I can come out here in the winter, start a fire, wait 30 minutes, and it'll be 80 degrees. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys. I know I said I would, so I'm doing it. I'll keep you posted and bring you along on this, let you know how we're doing. Guys, enjoy your night, and we'll talk soon.